Hi y'all, this is Lisa with Backroads Trinkets and Treasures, and I wanted to start videotaping my hauls that I get from estate sales and online auctions and the local thrift stores in the town where I work, to show you how I supply my store with inventory on eBay. And I also sell on the district under Lilyworks jewelry, and I also sell on Poshmark. But my favorite way of acquiring my inventory is actually ordering off of online auctions and bidding, because you can get lots and get more bang for your buck. And I also like to go at our Salvation Army in Waco where I work. Every Wednesday and Saturday they have half off sales of everything. So that's usually how I acquire most of my jewelry, is on Wednesdays half off, estate sales, and online auctions. And this I just received today. It's one of my online auctions that I just won. And it is from, what is it called? Highbid.com is my favorite place to bid on auction items. But this was a Lone Star Vintiques estate sales, and they're out of Terrell, Texas, and I won a few lots on that, and so we're gonna get started. To kind of give you an idea of what I spent on this auction and my price for each lot, I'll show you the invoice that I got, and I hope that you can see it on here pretty clearly because I can't tell from this little screen. But I got the Brighton Silvertone necklace for $7. The retro 1970s Caroline Emmons choker necklace, it was $5. Vintage sterling pansy earrings, $6. Vintage Brighton Silvertone bracelet, $6. Noah's Ark charm bracelet, and I think a brooch also. It was 2 pieces. It was $8. Mid-century Capricorn goat brooch. Oh great, get out of there. That was one of my deliveries for a grab box that I ordered. A mid-century Capricorn brooch for $4. Enamel Halloween Christmas brooches and other brooches, $4 for the whole entire lot, and you'll be surprised at how many there are. Silvertone gold brooches, $8 for that lot. There's quite a few in there. And then a sterling silver amber resin encased ring, size 8, and I got that for $14. My total was $62, and then the buyer's premium for the auctioneer was $11.16. And I did pay shipping and handling because I didn't want to drive to go pick it up. It was much cheaper to have it shipped to me. It was, about an hour and a half for me to drive there. So it was $11.95 for a total of $91.15. And what I'll do is I'll, count up how many pieces I won and got out of this auction, and put that into the 91 and see what each piece ended up costing me. So let's start. I'm excited because when you bid on the online auctions, you only can go by what you see on the photos they post. So we'll have to see how accurate they are and if I truly got what I paid for. Because you never know. You never know. And sometimes I have to say there are problems with items that the auctioneer did not even notice, but that's a risk you have to take. And they sure packed this up safe and sound. Oh my. I'm going to have to cut that more. Okay, I cut it down to the good stuff. I don't like wasting all that time cutting paper and all the noise, so let's see what we got here. Ooh, okay, that's quite a bit of stuff. It may even be more than I anticipated. Okay, they sent me a copy of my invoice too, so I can kind of go by. We'll start at the top and start with the Silvertone heart necklace Brighton, which is right here. Lot number 2 that I paid $7 for. Let's see what this looks like. I'm excited. I like Brighton anything, and I have quite a bit of Brighton that I have listed. Ooh, okay, here we go. Move this out of the way. That's very pretty. Ooh, I like this, and you can see the Brighton hang tag. Let me get that in focus. Maybe you can see a little better. There we go. It's got 3 little hearts, and each little heart has a different little pattern. This has little flowers, little X's and hearts, and a little butterfly and a heart. That's super cute. That's really nice. Again, $7 for a Brighton. And I want to tell you, if you hear any background noise or loud air conditioning, I'm in my RV at the lake for the weekend, and the lighting in here is not very good. I have a ring light, but sometimes it's just not very... Oh, look at the back of this. The back is just like the front, but all in silver. See what I'm talking about? Pretty cool. That's cute. I will clean that up because it needs to be cleaned. So that was the first one, lot number 2. And then the next one is the Emmons choker, which I actually have in my hand. I don't know anything about Emmons, Caroline Emmons, but I thought it was quite pretty. And it was marked. Oh, and it is vintage. That's beautiful. Oh, it's got little flower etching on it and leaves. That's really quite pretty. The gold is in excellent condition. I don't see a hang... Oh, let me see what's on the back. But there it is, kind of laid out. Let me get this out of the way. The other bag at the top was what I got at thrift stores this past weekend going to Austin and in Waco. There it is. It said it was signed. Caroline Emmons. And that was the second one that I won for $5. That's a pretty good little deal. The next one after that is vintage signed pansy earrings. I guess with the necklace. Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm trying to find earrings. Here they are. And these I paid $6 for, sterling silver. I don't know if they're marked or not, but I can test them. It says they're pansies, but I don't know that that looks like a pansy to me. Maybe so. I'm definitely not into botany or flowers, so here are the sterling silver earrings. I'm not sure if those are pansies, but they're some kind of flower or leaf. Anyway, they're quite pretty, and I like how they're textured here and then get smooth along the ends of the leaves. Don't see a mark on this. There we go. There's a mark right there, 925. Or is it here? I can't see what that says without... I'm trying to look through this viewfinder. Actually, it says sterling right there. So they are marked, and again, I paid $6 for this lot. For pansy earrings. I don't think that's too bad. I'll have to organize my bags, I guess. Keep them separate. And then the next one I won is a silver tone Brighton bracelet, which is right here. Ooh, I see that amber ring. That's what I'm most excited about. But here is the Brighton bracelet. It's got little silver rectangle panels and square floral panels. That's really quite pretty. There you go, if you can see it better, with a nice little toggle and 3 separate spots for adjustment. So I think this would go from 7 to 8, but I have quite a few Brightons that I need to sell, Brighton bracelets, but I am going to wash all of this before I list it. I don't know, I just don't want to sell it without washing it. The next one I want is the Noah's Ark. It says charm bracelet, but it's charm bracelet and a brooch. and it was $8 for both pieces. Oh, that's cute. Oh my, that's really cute. That's like tritone. You've got copper, silver, well, really 4 tones, because you've got the copper, the light silver, almost a pewter color, and the gold up here. But you got giraffes, elephants, lions, and zebras, and butterflies. I don't see a maker's mark at all. Oh, that's cute. That's really a adorable little brooch. And then here is the charm bracelet. It's also multicolored metals. I can't tell if it's worn or if that's the actual color, because you got the bronze and the gold, the pewter looking colors, and it does match. It matches the design on the brooch, so they do go together. That's cute. Nice little gold toggle. That's a very cute little charm bracelet. But again, both pieces, $8. I thought that was a good buy. I'm really excited about all the brooch lots, because I don't really know what all to expect, or if there's any that are going to be signed, because it was not in the description. Excuse me. The next one is the Capricorn goat brooch, and it was $4, and that one looks really beautiful. I can't wait to do a little, oh man, research on that, because I've never seen anything like that. $4, and I want it for that. That's pretty substantial size there. Oh, it can be a pendant or a brooch. Yeah, I want to do a little research on that, because that's interesting. I am a Capricorn, by the way. That's why I got it. I wouldn't have got it otherwise, because if it doesn't sell, I try to make it something that I would at least not mind wearing or using. I'm trying to move my light where there's not such a bad glare. Let's try this. There we go. That's really pretty. I'm excited to see what is said about that. In fact, I might look that up and Google it while we're on. We'll see. Let me get my camera out. There we go. I'll show you the results when it comes up. I don't want to waste too much time on Google, because our internet here is not the greatest at the lake, so I'll see what comes up. But again, that was a $4 purchase. The next lot is the Halloween and Christmas brooches. And this was a big lot. I don't even remember how many were in here, but I just know it was a lot for a lot. Three, 4, 5. Oh, that's cute. 6, 7, 8. Let me widen this up for you. 8, 9. Oh, that's so sweet. 10, 11. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. 12. I love that. A little safety pin. 13. So that's 14 brooches, and this one I can tell is kind of damaged and will need to be, I don't know, something's weird with the enamel on that. But I could see if I can pop that enamel out and put stones in it. That may be a crafter. But for 11 brooches, and what did I pay for that? I paid $4. $4 for all of that. 4. F-O-U-R. Yeah, I'm a little amazed too. But oh my gosh, look at these. This is, I think, my favorite Christmas one. He moves. He's a little dangler. This is beautiful. Oh, I see a stone missing, but that's easy. I can replace the stones with no problem. And that enamel is still intact. That enamel is intact. The snowman enamel and the enamel is still perfect. This is so cute. And this, oh, it is marked. I cannot read that without a loop. I'm sorry, but I'm blind. Here's my loop. Let me see what this says. And I need to get a light. Made in China. And it says, oh, I can't read this. I really wish I could read it. It has a cartouche and something on it. Let's see if I can get it to focus for you because I can't read that. I really can't. I'll have to do a little research on it because it's so hard to see in the light in this RV. And this light is not helping me at all. So that one is marked, but I can't read it. And this one, of course, won't be marked. That will probably go to crafters. This is a brushed silver tone. It's missing a blue stone there. It's missing a lot of stones. Yeah, I'm not going to take the time out to replace that. So that will definitely go to crafters. For sure. This is absolutely adorable. Sweet, cute. Oh my gosh. I've never seen one. Look at the little pumpkin moves. The legs move. I love that articulation. It's got a little rhinestone there. And I don't see a maker's mark on this one. But that's okay, because she's so precious that she doesn't need one. She stands on her own. That one's adorable. And I think she's identical. Well, her legs are different. She's a little different. Her legs are definitely longer, more beads. But she's the same color otherwise, and again, no maker's mark on that either. But who needs one when you're that cute? I don't think she does. Here's a tiny little Christmas tree. It actually has all of its little red adornments, which looks like enamel, and it's got green enamel all through it. And I see no maker's mark on that either, but that's cute too. So that's definitely a usable one. And I love these candles. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Let me see if I can fix this light because it's really annoying me that I can't see very well. And all the enamel still on that. Has all the little yellow stones. And no maker's mark on this one either. Here's another wreath, little green enameled wreath. All the enamel, I don't know why I keep wanting to say enamel. All of the enamel is still there and in place. And this one has no maker's mark either. So far I'm very impressed for my $4 spend. This is, I think, my favorite. I love that. All the rhinestone crystals are there, and the red one is beautiful emerald cut. Silver still all there. None of it's missing or discolored. That's beautiful, and it does not have a maker's mark on it either. But oh, I like that. Tell me you don't like that. That's beautiful. I love that. And then here is, it looks like chili peppers to me, the shape. But I don't know. Paisley's chili peppers. I'm from Texas, so of course I think chili peppers. But it's probably Paisley's. But there's no maker's mark on that. And that's just a very basic. I would probably put that in a lot for sure. Here's a wishbone style brooch. I will replace that because that pearl has totally delaminated. The enamel has come off of that. Little green rhinestone still intact, and the gold still looks good. But yeah, that's an easy fix. I will fix that. And it's just a simple little brooch with no maker's mark. And here's a star. That would definitely go in a lot too. It's brushed metal, brushed and shiny, and no maker's mark on that. And then a little hat, enameled hat pin with mesh and a bow. And just a tiny little C clasp. No maker's mark on that. So out of this lot, I think I'll just put this with crafters. There's 3 that'll go into craft, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 that are perfectly fine and I can resell. I just have to replace some stones, which I do that on a daily basis. That's okay with me. Now, I did look up the Capricorn brooch and I hit it and now it went away. So let me wait again. Here we go. Here are some that are kind of like it. I don't see the exact Capricorn. Well, there's one right there for 24. It's just a pendant. It's the same exact. That's for 2. Here's one. 40 pounds. I don't know what that would equate to in American dollars, but we'll find out. No, it doesn't show. Oh well, we get a little bit of an idea that it is kind of out there, and if you can tell me what 40 pounds converts to, that would help. Here's one that's 15. It's not, it's a ram, it's not Capricorn. Here's a 20. Oh, that's the same one. Scorpio? That doesn't look like Scorpio. It's a Capricorn. It says $35. So that'll give me an idea and a starting point. But anyway, I'm very happy with my my lot here on these brooches. And I don't know what I did with my bag. That's okay. Here it is. I'm going to keep them all together. So that right there with 11 brooches, take out the 3 for $4. I'm going to go ahead and put this in a craft bin. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now here's the other brooch lot that I won. This one was $8 for all of these. And I'm really excited to see these because I have no idea how many there were or if they were marked. I don't know. So let's kind of lay them out here. Here's 1, 2, 3. That's kind of pretty. I like that too. 4. Definitely vintage. 5. 6. I have a few of these that are actually enameled. 7. 8. I had a wheat pin a few months ago that was actually made in France. It was a big wheat pin. And I was like, who's going to buy a wheat pin? And it sold 2 days after I listed it. I can't remember the brand. It was made in France. And it sold for almost $35. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Wow. 13. 14. Wow. 15. 16. Are you kidding me? 17 brooches. 17 brooches for $8. $8 for all of that. Let's check them out. Here's a double leaf. Kind of a brushed matte gold. And it's shiny on the edges. And there is no maker's mark. But that's very pretty. You can wear it that way. You can wear it that way. You can wear it that way. There you go. And I love this mesh. Look at this mesh rose and the leaf. This is beautiful. That's really pretty. Oh, I love that. I like the mesh and the textured gold with the little shiny accents on the leaves. That's beautiful. And then here's the wheat. There's 2 of these. It just has a 5 on the end of it. I don't know what that 5 means, but there's 2 of them. And let's see. Oh, that's different. The back of that one's different. This one's smooth with the 5, and this one's brushed with the, textured with the nothing. Okay. Ooh, that's very weird. This is shiny gold, and then it's got this texture here with kind of copper, pewter, silver, ombre-ish kind of tones. That's very different, and I have never seen that before. And of course, there is no maker's mark. That's pretty cool. Okay. And then here's another. Oh, it's missing 1, 2. It's missing 2 stones, which I can replace that. And it has no maker's mark on this one. But it's pretty. Different. It almost looks like a wave. And then here is a gold floral pin. I don't see a maker's mark on that either. I don't know, did I miss this one? Because I don't remember seeing this or counting it. Beautiful little maple leaves. Oh, that's really pretty. Look at that. It's a tiny little pin, but it's very pretty. And I love this very simple little floral pin. I love that with the little... Oh, I love that. Oh, no. Well, there's no pin back on that, but I can fix that. I can put a pin back on that. That's an easy fix, because if someone doesn't like it that it's been repaired, I'll wear that myself because I love that. Looks like a big button. And this is beautiful. Look at this pin with a leaf with a little dot in the middle. Kind of looks like a drop of water. I don't know. But it's kind of an iridescent color. I do not see a mark on this. Nope. But that's a beautiful pin. I love that little... It looks like a water drop. But it does have an iridescence about it. Another leaf with rhinestones, and all the rhinestones are there. It's not marked either. That's okay. Still quite beautiful. Simple little rose. Like I said, I've had a bunch of these, but mine have had enamel on the end. And that's not marked. Another floral spray with a pearl accent. That's very beautiful. I like the matte look on the flowers here, and then the shiny look here. The pearl still has the enamel. And I do not see a mark on this. I was hoping some of these would be marked, but I'm not going to be sad about it considering I paid $8 for all of these. I don't think I can complain. And this is a beautiful leaf with a sweet pearl. That's really pretty. Simple. Another leaf. Somebody liked leaves. And this one's not marked. Here's a little bit of an abstract kind of leaf. Silver, brushed. And no mark, but it's still in really good shape. All of these really are. None of the gold or silver has worn from them. And this is a weird feeling pin. It looks like one somebody made out of... It doesn't look like it's supposed to be. It feels almost like aluminum. But it's a gold color, and they put a pin back on it to make it a brooch. But that's pretty. And then here is a pretty little silver pin with blue crystals. They're very, 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 very light blue. And there's no maker's mark on that either. But again, all of that was $8. And then the last one from this auction that I won is the one I paid the most for, but I was the most excited about it for too. Look at this amber. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. And it is a solid sterling silver ring. That's what it says, but I'm looking for a mark. The auction said it was silver. Maybe they tested it, because I don't see... Oh wait, there it is right there on the outside. That's weird. It's on the outside of the ring. That is beautiful. I love amber. Let me see. Oh yes, let me show you this. This is a genuine amber, and I will show you why. Look how it fluoresces under the UV light. It turns that moss green. That's stunning. Oh yes, 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 yes. That's beautiful. Oh shoot. That's beautiful. Definitely amber, and I love the colors in this one. Oh my gosh, the occlusions are just... I wish you could see it in the camera as well as I can, but it's hard to show you all the little occlusions that are actually in this amber. Let me turn my light back on. It's already hard enough to see in here as it is. Does that make it a little better? No. It really doesn't. But here it is on a finger. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to sell this. I really don't. I think I'm probably going to end up keeping this, because that is beautiful. And it fits that finger perfectly. Oh yes. That is an awesome ring. I don't know how well you can see that, but anyway, there we go on that auction for $91. Now I'm going to stop for a minute and take a drink. Okay, so I did a quick calculation on my purchase on that lot, on those lots at that Lone Star Vintiques estate sale, and there were 36 pieces less. Of course, that's the total pieces that I'm going to work with, and I divided it into 92. I rounded up with the postage my total cost, and it ends up being $2.50 per piece on that auction as an average. So I think that's pretty dang good considering the pieces and the items that I had won. So I'm happy with that. That's one auction I'm really super happy with. And then this past weekend I went to see my daughter in Austin, and I stopped along the way at some thrift stores, of course, and estate sales, and here's what I picked up, and I'll give you what I paid for them. This was last week, by the way, over the weekend. And I've also got my little Smart Pro gem tester over there so that I can test my gems, because I don't like moving my tester around once I get it calibrated. They're a little persnickety, so I figured that's the best way to do it, is just leave it there. Anyway, these are some pieces that I had picked up along the way and during the week last week at the Salvation Army that I like to go to and get half off, and some other thrift stores that I went to while in Austin. But I'll show you what I got. I got these two pieces at Savers in Austin. Let me move this out of the way so we can get a better view. And for both pieces, I paid $5.50 after the savings and the discounts. But it is marked, I believe, and I'm not familiar with the mark. It's an M. I'll have to look that up with a little diamond on the other side. But I got that. I just thought the color was beautiful. It's acrylic. It's not real stones. But I love the color. And I think it's beautiful and very well made. So that was $5.50. And then I got at an estate sale last week this piece, which is stunning. Stunning, stunning. Look at that. Obviously it's a handmade piece, and I don't know what the stones are, but we're about to find out. And I paid $5 for this. With an interesting little toggle. I believe it goes the other way to match this side. But I think it says sterling right there that I see. I think it says 925 right there. Let me get my loop. Yes, it does. It says 925. But let's see what these stones test at. I'm curious. I was going to say garnet, but I don't know. It actually is going into the garnet. Those are garnets. Let me pull this where you can see. I don't want to mess up my calibration, but I'll have to pull it over right into the garnet. So those are real garnets. I don't know what the little white stone is. Oop, it's something. Quartz, maybe? Some kind of quartz. And this I thought was glass. Yeah, it's glass. Well, with a beautiful pattern in it. But how interesting. Those are garnets. Wow. $5 in sterling silver toggle. $5. That was at an estate sale. That's cool. That's a good purchase right there. I'm happy with that. Okay, and then I got this at the Salvation Army, and it was marked $10, but it was half off, of course. And it is absolutely stunning faceted glass. I mean, it is just beautiful. Espresso color. I don't know what color. It's a brown, but it is marked. I did see the maker's mark. It's Blair Delmonico. And it seems like she was a jewelry designer in the 80s. And her stuff is quite pricey. So I got that for $5. Half off 10. Again at the Salvation Army. Which is my favorite thing to do. If I don't go on Wednesdays, I have major FOMO. I'm always thinking, oh my God, what did you miss? What was there that you didn't get? It was probably one of the best things ever. You know, all that. Just so I go every Wednesday just so I don't put myself through that torment. I'm sure some of y'all can sympathize. Some. But I'm just going to test it. But I'm sure it's glass. And it is. It's crystal. It's glass. She uses a lot of Swarovski. And honestly, I would not be surprised if these were not Swarovski, because they are just the most beautiful glass crystals I've ever seen in this color. That would not be a color I would pick, but I saw it and I had to have it just because of how it shines. Anyway, Blair Delmonico. I had never heard of her. And then this was another piece I got at an estate sale, and this was $3 at Carl estate sales by Carl in Waco. He's my favorite because most of his jewelry is so fairly priced at $3, and I mean earrings, bracelets, necklaces. I get so many pieces of jewelry from his estate sales that I can't even count how many pieces came from him. But this is Roman. And it is right here. Roman. You can see it. Like I said, this is my first video. I'm not used to focusing in and knowing what you can see until I go back and look at it, I guess. And I just hit my camera. But hopefully I will master it and get it down to an art. Because I like doing it. I love showing off my finds and my purchases. And obviously I do this part-time. I would love to do it full-time. I have a store on eBay since 2020, which is called Backroads, Trinkets, and Treasures. I'm out of Corsicana. I live there, and I work in Waco as a court reporter. So my day job is a court reporter. And that's why my voice gets kind of hoarse, because I'm not used to talking all day. I'm used to sitting there being quiet and just taking down what everyone else says. So I do this for fun. I started it in 2020 to subsidize my income, because when the court shut down for almost 2 years, I had no extra income from transcripts from appeals, because I had no appeals because we had no hearings. Anyway, it was something that I did to subsidize, and I liked it, and it relaxes me. My job's pretty stressful at times. I love my profession. I have been in it for 30 years. I will go to my grave probably doing it, because I can't imagine even retiring. But I'm sure one day I will, and I'll have this to fall back on and do full time, which I'm sure will be enjoyable also. But I found this mother of pearl little brooch here, violin or cello, I'm not sure, but I thought it was beautiful because the iridescence in this is incredibly colorful. And I paid $3 for that at an estate sale. And then I got this Christmas tree for $3 at Estates by Carl in Waco. And it has all of the little rhinestones, and I believe it's JJ. It is. It's JJ. But I mean, for $3, I couldn't turn that down. And let's see, I got these earrings at Estate by Carl. Also, they're JJ 1988. So they're very vintage, and all the rhinestones are still in there, but they're the beautiful little Christmas trees, and they are signed JJ 1988. And this was $3 at an estate sale. It is not marked, but look at this clasp. It is stunning. I love the filigree. It's a little discolored back here, but that's okay. It's on the back. And there are no markings at all, which I was a little disappointed, because I think it's beautiful. But here it's got different strands. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strands. And it's a nice necklace. Still has all its color, no fading. And like I said, the clasp is what won me over. There it is, $3. And this one I paid a little more for. I don't know what stones are actually in it, but we're about to find out. I love the red and the green and the orange. I'm not sure if they're glass or a stone, but we will test it and see. But I did pay $7 for it, and that's fine. I didn't mind. It was at another estate sale in Waco. Not Carl. I don't remember this one's name. But look at that clasp. I've never seen a clasp like this. And I'll have to test it because it's not marked if it's silver, but it looks silver to me. And let's see what our little jewelry tester says. Let's see if I can... I'll just move it over. Slide it gently. And here goes the green. It's kind of going up there with jadeite and spinel. It's in that area. Way up there. Yeah, it's saying jadeite. Let me do another one. Oops, I slipped. I can't get on that one. That one's very slick. Let me try and get a different one. Hang on. Here we go. Now it's at the citrine quartz amethyst. That's one thing about these is depending on where you hit it and what minerals are in exactly where you touch, it can change. And it says citrine. So I guess this is a citrine and not a jadeite. Because they're all going to about citrine right now. Let's see what the red does. This is going to be hard because it's so tiny. Yikes. Let me see if I can pick it up and do it. It's going into the garnet area also. They're faceted garnets. And it's staying in the garnet area. So those are definitely faceted garnets. And then the orange, well, it's not glass. It went up to citrine quartz amethyst also, so I guess that's some kind of quartz or maybe citrine. I don't know my stones. I wish I was a gemologist because I would like to know how to do this where it comes out. And I would say, oh yes, that's definitely this or definitely that, but I can't do that. I can only tell you, yes, it's a stone. It's not glass. Oop, shoot. Seeing it's so hard to get them where they don't slip. Try this laying down. Yeah, it's going right back to citrine quartz amethyst. So they're all genuine stones for sure. And I guess I could test and see if it's silver. I've got my tester. We'll rub a little bit. Ooh, it's kind of got that gritty, chalky feel. It might be silver. We'll see. Yeah, come on, it's got a bubble in it. And it is turning blue, somewhat. Let me try that again. That bubble threw me. Still silver on the... I don't see any brass. I wish I had a magnet. Yes, it's blue. So it is silver. So it's a real stone and silver, and I paid $7, so I'm not unhappy about that. I just like the colors of it. It will go with anything. And then I got these also at Carl's Auction in Waco. Little silver dangly earrings. Those were $3. Like I said, all his jewelry is $3. And I don't think I see a mark. No, I don't. But that's okay. Is it real silver? It doesn't look real silver, but I have been fooled. Let me see. We will find out. We might as well. That's kind of coppery looking. No, it's not silver. But for $3, they're very nice. And they would go with any Brighton stuff. And I have lots of Brighton, so that would be a good to add to a Brighton set. $3. And these are my favorite earrings that I got at Carl's Auction for $3 again. If I can find the other one. Here they are. They're AB briolets. They are so shiny and beautiful. Let me get them unlocked because I put them together. Look at this. I wish you could see how brilliantly they shine because they're incredible. And if I can move my hands out of the way, you can see. Oh, they're hard to grab. But let me see if I can just show these like that. too many distractions in the way. You really can't tell with them laying down the colors, but I'm telling you, they are just stunning. And again, I like the facets and the cut of the briolet. Look at that. And it catches every color in the world. So there was that. And then this also was at the Salvation Army. This was half off of $3, so I paid $1.50 for it. And it's really pretty. It is a... oh, what does it say? Nakamol? Nakamol? It's a beautiful bracelet. I like it's not stretch. And I like the clasp on it. It's a nice clasp. Holds well. Copper. And I don't know anything about this brand. And I think it's just glass beads, but I'll see. Yeah, they're just glass. Glass. They're all little glass beads. But that may be a brand you know. I do not know this brand. I'm unfamiliar with it. But it's very pretty, and I like the colors. I like anything with teal in it. And then, this was really strange. I also paid $3 for this one at Carl's estate sale. It's got a very strange clasp. I've not seen this before. Maybe you have. It's a new one on me. But when I saw it, that's what... I'm real into clasps. Look at this. It separates, and then you take the little circle out, and there you have the clasp. This catches in the little loops and holds it together somehow. But it works. What can I say? And it is marked. I believe it says 120 12 karat gold filled. So this is a gold filled. I don't know what link this is. I'm not good at knowing links. But it's a chain, definitely a gold filled chain. $3 is what I paid for that, with a cool little clasp that's marked. And I'll show you again. It's pretty cool how it catches. You'll loop it in, pull it down, close it, and there you go. Isn't that weird? I don't know how it stays, but it does. It does not open once it's on there. Anyway, I was fascinated. Yeah, it doesn't take much. So, that was what I got at the estate. Oh, and this was the last thing I got at the estate sale in Waco. This is not Carl's estate. This was the other one I went to. I thought it was quite cool. But it's a pearl handled little pocket knife. Definitely vintage and definitely needs to be cleaned because it's nasty. It's an International Harvester, and it's sold in Germany. Right there in the muck, you can see it. I'm going to have to clean this because it grosses me out, and I don't like to really touch it with it so nasty. But it's got 4 little, ooh, see? Yeah, yuck. That will be cleaned before I sell that. Little nail file. And then this side has screwdriver, I guess, and I don't want to stick my fingernail in there, sorry, and the scissors, because it's really dirty. I don't know if it's from oiling it or what, but yeah, I'll use my dental tool. That needs to be cleaned so bad. But I paid $6 for it, and I thought surely it's worth more than $6 being a Solent in Germany. And the pearl handle, and the fact that it's an advertising piece for International Harvester, which is super cool, I think. It just looks really old. We'll find out when I list it. So, anyway guys, that was my purchases from the auction and thrift stores and estate sales last week that I spent. And I did not average it out yet or add it all up, but I can. Just out of my own curiosity, I will eventually. But anyway, I'm going to cut this video right now because, like I said, be kind. Leave me a thumbs up if you can, if you don't mind. This is my first video. Take it easy. I have not mastered the camera yet or the lighting, and like I said, I am in my RV. I'm not in my light box at home, and I will do lots, and I want to test out different methodologies of doing them. I've seen, you know, where people totally open a lot, I mean a grab box from Goodwill or wherever they want to get their boxes from, Salvation Army, and sit there and pull each little piece out, piece by piece, and I enjoy watching it. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I'll sit there and watch the whole entire thing, but I don't have that kind of time because, like I said, I do have a full-time job and I get record requests and appeals that I have to work on at night also. So I thought about trying to go ahead and go through this stuff, cull it through, put it in little baggies, and that way kind of maybe shorten a video by doing it that way and get people's opinion on whether they like the surprise. I'm going to open the box in front of you and pull it out and detangle it. Every little piece and every little thing is new to me, new to you. Or if you like the fact that I've already gone through it, put it in little individual packets so they don't tangle up again, and see what I got in a box. And I've got Goodwill boxes, and I've been buying from a seller on eBay that I love because I get the best stuff from that seller. And I don't want to say the name yet. I am going to contact them and ask them if they mind if I say their name to let people know. They may not like that, and I don't want to, you know, put someone's name out there that doesn't want to be thrown out there on social media. So, but I am going to, the next video I do will be a lot from that vendor that I buy from on eBay, and I've already gone through it, sorted through it, culled out the stuff I'm going to put. I have a crafter bag for it. You'll see what I put in there because it's separated. And also, I've just totally separated it where you can see each individual piece and not have to wait for me to totally untangle, pull it out. Anyway, so I'm going to wrap this video up. Thanks for joining me. Give me a thumbs up. Be kind in your comments. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Remember, I'm in an RV. The lighting is not the best. And this is the first time for me to use this camera. So y'all have a good night.